we're starting to see, more and more of them become available, especially on the secondary market. Like I said, I got Cooley in the box. Cooley's a good young player with the Rangers, even though they're struggling. But like I said, it's good to get the young players in the boxes. I got the Keller in there. He's not that young, but I mean, obviously he's the captain of the Utah Hockey Club out there with the Mammoth. But it's always good to get the young players in there too, because I know like Braden Yeager is not even here yet with the Winnipeg Jets, and that's an absolutely fantastic Moose Jaw CHL. Love getting the CHL stuff. Like I said, Dylan Strome is a star with the Caps. I mean, he's in there as a CHL jersey, as well as the James Neal, who's not even in the NHL anymore, but that's a really, really cool Plymouth Whalers CHL jersey. So I'll always grab them for you. I know you guys like anytime you get stuff that's a little out of the mainstream, it's always good to grab. Like I said, I got a camo jersey for the next reload. Can't wait to show that off to you guys. I don't have any CHL stuff yet, but like I said, I got some pretty good stuff. Anytime I get new names, it's always good. Like I said, I was happy to throw in the Goons, the Reeves in there, and the Dave Schultz. Anybody that respects the fisticuffs part of the game, you got to respect both of those current and former legendary Goons. So, like I said, it's been fun so far. Like I said, the regular season has been fun to watch. Like I said, the game's been great. Like we got Edmonton on tonight. So if you have the ESPN Plus, I think that's where it is. I don't think it's on one of the major regular channels, but make sure you get a chance to watch the Oil. Anytime you get a chance to watch the McDavid and Dry show, you want to watch it. So they're on at 10 p.m. tonight. So when we get done here, make sure you get over to that. Unless you're watching the late football games. I'm not sure who the late games are, but there's still games going on. But other than that, like I said, we're doing 2 boxes tonight. Can't wait to see what comes out. Everything has been shipped that has ended up till today. Like I said, everything that was hit last weekend and Tuesday and Thursday are all in the mail. So you guys you expect to have your jerseys arrive by the middle of this week. So congratulations to those guys. You'll be happy when those jerseys do arrive. I know it dropped off like 3 or 4 boxes on a Saturday morning. So expect them to show up. Enjoy. Like I said, we got some great targets. I know we just hit 1 new box so far of our first 4. That was the hit we had was the Jonathan Drouin. That was the only new box we've hit. So we still have 14 new boxes with 15 jerseys. Like I said, we have 35 total, so not quite hit 50-50. No 50-50 chance to hit a new box, but who knows? Maybe with 2 new boxes. So there's no odds leaning one way or the other. Every random is 1 in 35 and then 1 in 34 chance. So nothing to make the oldest boxes hit. But like I said, just the 1 box up there from May and then the 2 from late June. And then we have the 5 from July. And then we got the 4 from August. Yeah, that's right. And then 9 from September and 14 boxes now from October. So good luck, everybody. We'll see what we hit tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being involved. If you're whether watching live, you're watching on tape delay. So we don't have any international or like any overseas people in here. No team move from over Finland didn't grab the spots. Let's see. I think Brett G, Kirk S. Certainly, where's our other Finns? And Adam R. have our Finns. So good luck to everybody. Let's get going. Let's get my randoms up. We got some people in the room. Good luck to you guys that are here live. Let's get going. Where's my dice roller and my list? Okay, there we go. Okay. As always on my boxes, 5 or more on our dice roll. We're going to random for our first box. Then we're going to back that box out from the list. And then we're going to do a complete new dice roll for the second box. As always, that way there may or may not be the same dice roll for both boxes. But like I said, you hit 7 both times, you do 7 both times. You hit 12 2 times, you hit 12 2 times. But at least gives us a chance to mix it up, the dice roll. I never want to have the same automatically with the boxes. So here they all are. 81 from May, 23-32, 39 through 48 from July, 57 through 65 from August. September is 68 through 85. We hit 86 and 87 in back-to-back boxes. One was the last reload, and one was this reload. So it's weird to hit back-to-back numbers, even though completely different randoms, but we hit back-to-back numbers just coinkydingle. So there we go. Just interesting more than anything. So here we go. 5 or more on the dice roll for our first box. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. That is a 6. 6 times the list for our first box. Good luck, everybody. Let's do it. They are in order. Here we go. All the way up to number 2. 6 it is. 1. 35 boxes. 2. 3. 4. 5. And the first box we're going to open tonight is going to be box number 90. 90 is in the reload. 90. There it is. 35 boxes. 90. 35 boxes. 6 times. 90. 90 it is. I'll make sure on my list here. 90. Okay. Very good. 90. Okay, let's back that out. 90 coming off the list. 90 right in the middle. There it is. Okay, 90 it is. So 5 or more on a dice roll on our second box. See what we got. 4 is no good. 5 or more on the dice roll. 7. So 6 and then 7. So here we go. It's the list again. 7 times to get our second box. There it is. 34 items. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the box we're going to open second is going to be box number 96. Another reload box. 7 times. Box 96. 7 times. Box 96. So 3 reload boxes in a row. 90 and 96. There we go. That's the way it rolls sometimes, guys. There we go. 90 and 96. Okay, there we go. 90 and 96. Okay. 96 is here. 90 is here. I guess I could move. Well, we'll see what I'll do. Maybe I'll leave it as is. I like to have all the new boxes on the side. Actually, I can move on. There we go. There we go. 12 new boxes. 3 rows of 4. There it is. Stacked it up. Very good. Very good. 90 is our first box. There's my list. Good luck, everybody. 90 and 96. 90 it is. 90. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. 90 is going to be a double box. This is the double box in the reload. 90. Like I said, I can't remember what was in this box. So let's see what we got. The first one coming out of the double box is Chris Kreider, New York Rangers. There it is. And that's a framework COA. Chris Kreider. That's actually has a Chris Kreider COA as well. Framework COA on the Chris Kreider. Very, very nice. This is the New York Rangers Reebok 3rd jersey from when he was there. Let's look at the COA. Framework with their card. New York Rangers Reebok. And it's obviously the 3rd jersey. It's not their regular jersey. But here we go. Chris Kreider. Such a nice jersey. Chris Kreider right out the PC as well, too. There we go. It's just being a numbers game. I've added some jerseys and I had to make some cuts. Chris Kreider was definitely just a numbers game. Loved him as a Ranger. Obviously, he's put up good numbers in his new home, Anaheim Ducks. New York down the front. There it is. Nice Reebok XL. That's a rep, no fight strap, but the Reeboks are gorgeous jerseys. Beautiful stitching. Love the Reeboks. Here we go. Chris Kreider. I have to put this up high because we're running out of rooms. We got the second jersey. Oh, the second jersey is Linus Ullmark. Linus Ullmark. There it is. Boston Bruins. That's a Fanatics. Congratulations there. Very, very nice. Fanatics COA, of course. Hollow sticker. Very, very nice. Linus Ullmark. Love getting Ullmarks in there. We've had Ullmarks in pretty regularly. Linus Ullmark. Boston Bruins. Fanatics. Obviously, the Bruins patched on the sleeves. Linus Ullmark. Congratulations. Double box. 2 winners tonight. Plus our second box we're going to open as well. There we go. Linus Ullmark. We got a winner there. Let me see. What's this? Kreider back there. Linus Ullmark. Congratulations, Boston Bruins. Linus Ullmark. Just talking about the Ottawa Sens. Linus Ullmark, starting goalie, Vezina Trophy winner for the Boston Bruins. There's his current Ottawa Senators goalie. Linus Ullmark, congratulations. Over there. Okay, very, very good. This is box 96. We know it's not a double. We hit the double. Can't believe we hit double 2 weeks ago, I think, or 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago we hit. Now we hit this one 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago we hit 2 doubles on Sunday night, and now we hit the double in the reload. So there we go, just like that. Linus Ullmark and Chris Kreider are gone. Oh, this is a great jersey, and he's in the room. Milan Lucic. There it is. Adidas Pro Calgary Flames. Milan Lucic. Luch. East Coast COA. Very, very nice. Luch. Long time. Obviously, Boston Bruins. Bounced around a couple different teams, but he's always been a fan favorite. East Coast. Milan Lucic. Autographed red Adidas jersey. Very, very nice. Luch. Oh, yeah, that's right. Better at WAFFLEBOARD breaks and out with the rod and reel. There it is, Thomas M. Milan Lucic. Oh, such a gorgeous crest. The Adidas Calgary Flames. 17 Lucic. Very, very nice. Of course, fight strapped up like the Adidas always do. There you go. There we go. Fight strapped up on that. Luch. Milan Lucic comes out to play. Ullmark, Lucic, and CK, Chris Kreider. See who our winners are. Let me see. We know Thomas M's got the Luch. Let's see what we got. Yeah, though, the winning 3-1. I did see that had a couple. I didn't realize I got added a third. Very good. Let me see. We got Chris Kreider's going tonight to Daryl L. Congratulations, Daryl L. That may be, I don't know if that's your first hit or not, but I'm going to check my list. That may be Daryl's first hit. Congratulations if it is. CK, Chris Kreider hitting that. Daryl L. And Linus Ullmark going to Nick G. Congratulations, Nick G. Stepping in, grabbing some spots tonight, hitting the Linus Ullmark. Very, very nice. And, of course, Thomas M. hitting the Luch. Milan Lucic, Thomas M. Congratulations, you guys. 3 winners tonight. 2 boxes. Sorry, of course, for everybody that did not hit. But that's what it is. 2 boxes, 3 winners. There we go. Absolutely beautiful jerseys, guys. 3 new jerseys. Right out of the 2 boxes from the reload. We're down to 12 reload boxes and 12 jerseys. So outstanding, correct. Outstanding on the Lucic. Thank you very much. But all three of you guys, congratulations. Like I said, I love the O-Mark. I don't know if I have an O-Mark this coming reload or not, but it's nice to see that O-Mark come out. Boston Bruins, Fanatics, and the CK right out of my PC. Reebok, third jersey. Chris Kreider, gorgeous. Love his sig on that. And then Milan Lucic. Very, very nice. East Coast, which of course we love. Reminding me, make sure you get over to Big Al's. He's got, I think, 6 or 4 left of his East Coast series. So get over there. Still has Gordie Howe as a community hit if you want to grab a spot and hopefully get lucky as I did with the McDavid. So Gordie Howe is the community spot over at Big Al's this Monday and Wednesday over there. So get back here on Tuesday nights, Tuesday and Thursday this week for the Facebook grabs of claim posts. Go live 8 p.m. Eastern time. I will throw up the spot price preview tonight so you guys have an idea and you can look at it and plan your attacks. Of course, then I'll go live automatically on 8 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday for the first box. And then we'll do it again Thursday. But I work tonight. Of course, I got to throw in the spots to end next Sunday, which will be November. November 2nd is our next double box. We have 2 boxes, one each Tuesday and one Thursday before we get to that point. But just like that, we're down to 33 boxes, right? 33 boxes now, 32 on Thursday, and then we'll be looking at 31 and 30. So after next Sunday, we'll be in the 20s already. So just like that, we're into the 20s. And the low 30s is good odds. Grab your spots. Like I said, I didn't mind. We had a bunch of old souls tonight. Be able to grab them for minimums. I think Chris Kreider, that was one of the ones who went up there as an unclaimed spot, unsold spot. So congratulations. Like I said, get a little. Now, that's not a closer mojo, but obviously the unsold spots, anytime they hit, there should be a little mojo involved. So congratulations to you guys. Like I said, Nick G, Thomas M, and Daryl L. I think that might be your first hit. I said, I'll confirm that when I look at it later, but that may be. But Thomas M, you're starting to warm up a little bit. Nice to see another hit for you. Lucic, I know you got some good targets to hit. And Lucic, I know was one you were definitely eyeing up. So congratulations on that. And like I said, very, very nice, all you guys. So thank you much. Waffleboard Breaks loves the continued support. We'll get back here on Tuesday and do it again. Facebook claim. We'll see how else we hit. But like I said, we hit 3 new boxes in a row. I don't know if that bodes for the next box on Tuesday, but that's just how it is. The randomizers showed some shine the light on you guys. Hit the double box and obviously the Lucic. So there you go. Thank you much, guys. I will see you back here on Tuesday night. Enjoy the rest of the night tonight. Check out the oil. Check out, it should be a nice game. Good to see. Anytime you get a chance to watch some McDavid and Dry, you want to grab it. So enjoy the rest of the night, guys, and I will see you on Tuesday evening. Take care. Waffleboard Breaks is out.